Welcome to episode 9 everyone, and in this video today we are going to be talking about the best practices for working with any serverless project. So far we have been working with a serverless project backend, and in this project we have already created a few API gateways and we have already attached a few Lambda functions into those API gateways, and in the last episode we have already created this cognitive user pool. And now what we are going to be doing is that we are going to be modifying the project structure. I want to put an additional directory called the APIs directory, and in this directory I am going to be placing the stack for resources which are going to be changing very frequently. And API gateways that we have built in episode 2 and 3 are the best example of such resources. Therefore, with this approach, whatever the changing resources that we have in our current project structure is going to be placed inside the APIs directory, whereas the resources that doesn't change so frequently are going to remain within the resources directory. The first step for starting the refactoring process is basically writing a serverless.yaml file inside the APIs directory, and that's where we start with. And this serverless.yaml is basically going to be having functions block, okay? Therefore, we are going to be deleting the functions block written inside the serverless.yaml file within the resources directory and going to be writing the same inside the serverless.yaml file present inside the APIs directory. In the next step, we are going to be renaming the stack to be API stack. After the serverless.yaml file has been created, it's time for us to start talking about a different folder structure pattern for hosting our template files. And the pattern that I follow is like this. I usually keep all my functions declaration inside something called templates, and for creating any particular event, for example attaching an HTTP event to our Lambda function, usually keep them inside a separate directory called events. Okay, let's talk about the next step of our refactoring process, and in this step we are going to be moving the functions.yaml inside the templates directory. It's moved inside templates, and then events is going to be moved inside the events directory. And if we come back here, functions.yaml actually refers to the Lambda function which is called listnodes.js. So we are going to be putting this inside the APIs. Okay, one more thing we have to do here is that there is nothing called resources directory, and this particular file needs to be called events, and when we are referring the function it has to be templates. Now if you take a closer look on our newly created directory, you would see that we are having one separate directory which is only containing the resources that are useful for our AWS infrastructure, and this APIs directory has everything that's going to be changing so frequently. I hope you have already understood the idea of splitting the resources, and in the next episodes I will be creating one root API gateway for the whole project, and on that root API gateway all the APIs that we have built so far are going to be attached to. Alright, and any new API resources that we are planning to build would also be attached to the same root API gateway. Not only just root API gateway, when we plan to create one API gateway authorizer based on the cognitive user pool that we have built already, then that also will be done as a one-time job, because we will be creating the root API gateway only once, and the root API gateway authorizer would also be created just once and it would be attached to the root API gateway. So those resources are going to be lying inside the resources directory. Okay, but any new APIs that we are planning to build will actually be built newly and they will be kept inside the APIs directory. So if you are interested to see how to do all this, then catch me on the next episodes. Thank you for watching.